So that was that big announcement which has been made by Mr. Sharad Pawar. 2 working presidents for the NCP, Supriya Sule, Praful Patel, but no mention of Ajit Pawar. We have Arvind Sawant joining us now. Your first reactions really to this announcement being made by Mr. Pawar and the missing fact of Ajit Pawar.
First thing is that it is their internal matter. It is within the party. And party has got a right to, at the president, party president has got a right. Their working committee has got a right. They are elected. I can only say that I congratulate Honorable Supriya Suleji and Honorable Praful Patel and wish them grand success in their whatever endeavor. As far as the party is concerned, it is their internal matter. And we have got no say about it.
But you know the fact that Ajit Pawar finds no mention, there has been speculation about him leaving.
Again, when the election commission has downsized them now again for the regional party. But initially the national NCP is known as a national party. And they were saying that they are the national party. And for that matter, if you look at the national domain, then in that case, you need a person to interact with the national people of the nation. And in that case, the Supriya Sule, right now, both of them are member of parliaments, one in Rajya Sabha, other in Lok Sabha. So to communicate with the people of the country, I think this must have been thought that way by the Honorable Sharad Pawar, and that is the reason he must have appointed them. Okay. And in fact, it's not only he has appointed, their working committee must have supported it. No issue about it. Again, it is an internal matter about them. I can wish only the best luck to them. That's all.
All right. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We also have Mr. Mahesh Tapatse joining us. Okay, your first reactions, before I follow up with any more questions, your first reactions to this announcement being made by Mr. Sharad Pawar. But more importantly, why is it that Ajit Pawar's name was not even mentioned? Is it that you're convinced that he's going to be on his way out, or how do you plan to placate him?
Well, let me tell you this, as NCP enters its 25th year of inception today, our leader Pawar Sahab has made an announcement of 2 working presidents, one Mr. Praful Patel ji and one as Supriya Sule, one in the upper house and one in the lower house of the parliament. I think this appointment was long overdue, and Mr. Pawar had hinted that he wants to hand over the baton to a younger generation. And since this is the national committee, I'm sure you understand that Supriya Tai and of course Praful Patel ji are national leaders of the NCP. They represent the NCP in the parliament, and they also represent the NCP at the national level and also at the international level. So I think this is a rightly done appointment, and we at Maharashtra level NCP, we welcome this. Supriya Tai has been instrumental in getting a lot of young women into the party fold. She has been standing up for the rights of transgenders and so many other things. So this is absolutely the right way to lead the party.
But you don't talk about Mr. Ajit Pawar. What about Mr. Ajit Pawar? I mean, won't he be upset?
Ajit Dada is our leader of the opposition. He is one of the most powerful leaders in Maharashtra. Currently, he is handling the entire Maharashtra NCP legislature and vociferously opposing the BJP and Shinde government on the floor of the House. Ajit Dada, he already said that he doesn't want to take up the post of national president. If you remember when Pawar Sahab had tendered his resignation and people said, would Ajit Dada take up the responsibility? So he said, no, I'm not going to take up any responsibility at the central level or at the national level. Okay. So he is very well domiciled in Maharashtra, and we are all with Ajit Dada. He is going to be our face to face the elections in Maharashtra in 2024. And I mean, Ajit Dada, I mean, how many people in Delhi media know Ajit Dada, I do not know. But in Maharashtra, Ajit Dada stands by all party cadre in the state of Maharashtra. We all back Ajit Dada for his vision, for his way of functioning, for his way of speaking up blatantly on issues which are of importance to the state of Maharashtra.
Okay. And we also have Mr. Prithviraj Chavan joining us from the Congress party. Thank you so much for joining us. Mr. Chavan, your first, I know you're going to say it's an internal matter, but this could have its ramifications on the MVA. So the appointment of Supriya Sule, Praful Patel, but the omission of Ajit Pawar.
No, look. I mean, Mr. Pawar remains the president of the NCP. What he has done, he's appointed 2 working presidents to coordinate with the other state units. Mr. Praful Patel and Supriya Sule have been given responsibility of certain states. Now, this could be part one of the reshuffle. The further reshuffle within the state of Maharashtra could follow. But as I said, it is entirely an internal affair of the NCP, how they organize their party, what responsibility they give to their senior leaders. From my purpose, I wish both Supriya and Praful all the best for their new responsibility and national role. I think I'm sure they'll work well to coordinate and to strengthen the opposition unity.
But
At the upper level, Mr. Pawar continues.
So, Mr. Chavan, this announcement also comes in just on the threshold of the 23rd June opposition meeting in Patna. You're also looking at the 2024 elections. Is this could possibly mean a way that Mr. Pawar doesn't want to be too actively involved in the running of the party affairs? Would that have an impact? Because, you have senior leaders who are going to be talking. Maybe they're not going to be comfortable talking to a Supriya Sule or a Praful Patel.
No. We are jumping too far. First of all, Mr. Pawar has very clearly indicated that he wants to be relieved of certain responsibilities. He had even offered to resign as a party president at the national level. But now, with the new arrangement, he continues to be the party president. He has only reassigned certain state-level responsibilities to two persons. Maybe this could be an ongoing reshuffle, but Mr. Pawar has indicated that he is the president of the party. So all the apex-level discussions of the opposition unity and all that will hopefully be done by Mr. Pawar himself. And this says nothing about the Maharashtra state organization. That could be second level of reshuffle. But as I said, it's entirely an internal matter of the NCP. How they want to organize their parties, that's entirely up to them. All I want to stage at this level is to wish both of them very well. And my best wishes to both of them for strengthening the opposition unity.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chavan, for joining us this afternoon, even as the news just broke a short while back of Mr. Sharad Pawar actually announcing 2 working presidents. However, the allies continue to maintain the point that Mr. Pawar is going to be in control. I think Mayuresh is still with us. Mayuresh, just to dwell a bit on the Ajit Pawar factor, because no one seems to be wanting to comment on that. Is there a possibility that Ajit Pawar may be miffed and he leave the party? Or is there something more which could be offered to him in the days to come?
So meanwhile, I was speaking with the sources within the NCP, and the top sources within the NCP are indicating that it's basically the responsibility which Sharad Pawar has given. These responsibilities are considering.
सर आज वर्किंग प्रेसिडेंट बनाया सर, क्या कहना चाहेंगे? सर तुमसे पहली प्रतिक्रिया। देखिए, 2 वर्किंग प्रेसिडेंट बनाए गए ताकि किसी के पास राज्यसभा, किसी के पास लोकसभा, किसी के पास कुछ स्टेट्स राज्य जो है उनका काम दूसरे के पास और दूसरे राज्यों का काम दिया है। फ्रंटल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन किसी के पास कुछ फ्रंटल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बांट दिया गया है काम, ताकि उनके ऊपर और जिम्मेदारी उनके कंधे के ऊपर डाल दी है। और पूरे देश भर में अब इलेक्शन बहुत नजदीक आ रहे हैं, तो वो काम करने के लिए प्रफुल्लभाई पटेल आणि सुप्रियाताई सुळे या दोघांना कार्याध्यक्ष नेमण्यात आलेला आहे। याचं कारण असं आहे की आपल्याला माहिती आहे की निवडणुका सगळ्या आता जवळ येत आहेत आणि अशा वेळेला सगळ्या देशामध्ये काम करण्यासाठी अधिकाधिक मनुष्यबळाची गरज आहे। त्याच्यामुळे यांच्या खांद्यावर एक विशिष्ट जबाबदारी टाकलेली आहे। काही राज्य जे आहेत सुप्रियाताईंकडे दिले बघण्यासाठी, काही राज्य जे आहेत प्रफुल्ल पटेल यांच्याकडे दिलेले आहेत, ते राज्यसभा इकडे दिले, लोकसभा तिकडे दिलेली आहेत, हे फ्रंटल ऑर्गनायझेशन आहेत त्यांची पण वाटणी केलेली आहे। निवडणुका ह्या जवळचा जे पाहता जास्तीत जास्त झपाट्यानं काम व्हावं, अधिकाधिक मनुष्यबळ त्याच्यामध्ये कामाला लागावं, हा त्याच्यापासून सर एक मिनट सर क्या कहना चाहेंगे सर, जिस तरीके से बड़ी जिम्मेदारी नहीं सर, एक सेकंड
Okay, so Mayuresh, I'm sorry to have interrupted you. You were saying something, what your sources are telling you. Please go ahead.
Absolutely. When I spoke with the sources, the top sources within the party, they clearly said that Sharad Pawar made this announcement and given the responsibility of different states to Supriya Sule and Praful Patel, considering the upcoming Lok Sabha election.